Peace and blessings, y'all. In this corner boxing 24. Good evening, good evening. How's everyone doing this evening? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing pretty good on this side. I can't complain. As always, God is great and God is good. And you know, we here in this corner boxing 24, right? So what we're gonna get into tonight is Devin Haney and Kambosos, George Kambosos Jr., the rematch, fight number 2, back in Melbourne, Australia, which is a damn shame to me. Something I really got a problem with. We know that Devin Haney is the undisputed champion, and he will remain the undisputed champion, I'm sure. He's 28-0 with 15 knockouts. Great record. 15 knockouts is a couple more than half of his fights. It's a very good ratio. Even if he was 30-0, that would mean that half his fights was in knockouts. But, you know, people say he don't got power. He has power with 15 knockouts and 28 fights. You don't have to have 20 knockouts or 25 knockouts to be a power puncher. He has good power, okay? But he's a great boxer, good defense, so that helps, okay? But he's still growing. He's still young, 24, going to be 25, so he's still growing into his body, man, and that's going to come. And I look forward to a stoppage, actually, in this second fight with Kambosos Jr., who's 21, who's 20 wins, 1 loss, and 10 knockouts. And, you know, as I was watching the press conference yesterday for the rematch, and it's a quick turnaround, too, for this rematch. See, sometimes, man, you know, we think we trying to be slick or we trying to trap somebody off. Sometimes we try to work things against people, and it works out against us. Sometimes when we're trying to do evil, it works out against us. It don't work out against the people we're trying to do evil against. You know, they just fought in June. And July, August, September, October, they fighting again. Basically 3-4 months. I mean, you know, it could have went to at least, you know, December, end of the year, January, you know. That wouldn't have been bad. But that is a quick turnover to go back to Australia, definitely again, with that layover and all of that different altitude, different atmosphere. That's a lot on Devin Haney, man. But nobody don't really care about that, bro. Nobody don't give a damn, you know, because they're calculating, oh, man, we got him this time. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. No, God is always in charge, no matter what your plan is. You can't plan against God. You can plan against man, but you can't plan against him. And if it's in his plans for Devin Haney to win this rematch, and I believe it is, then that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen, all right? So as I was watching George Kambosos, man, you know, they say when you're not humble, you get humiliated. And he didn't learn a lesson from Teofimo Lopez. Remember Teofimo Lopez had beat Lomachenko. He was humble after he knocked out Richard Kami. But then he got Lomachenko, man, and he beat him. And then he just went through the roof, man. You know, he was the man. He's calling the shots. He's doing this. He's doing that. And then, bam, first defense. And he loses 3 belts because he wasn't undisputed now, even though he was saying that. He was unified champion. He wasn't undisputed because Devin Haney had that WBO belt. Okay? So, just like that, man, he got humbled. Regardless of what he could have did, how he could have did it, he got beat, okay? And Kambosos beat him. That was that. Now he was right back to ground zero, right? And then he went through his health issues and stuff like that, and now he's back. But you would have thought that Kambosos learned a lesson from Teofimo because he did the same thing, right? Now he's calling the shots. You got to come over here. I'm offering you this. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have this. You wouldn't get that. This is how he's talking about Devin Haney and speaking to Devin Haney, right? I'm like, wow, this dude's cocky, man. Here we go again. So now what happens? He gets his ass whipped. He gets beat, mainly with the jab. The jab was enough. Devin Haney could have beat him with the jab all night because that's the main shot he was hitting him with, the main punch. Now all he got to do for this rematch, man, is just put some combinations together and go for the knockout. But that jab was a neutralizer, right? Beat this Kambosos dude, put him in the pocket, and saved him for later, for this rematch, right? So now he's humble. But as I'm watching him talk yesterday, he was asked the question how it affected him losing in the fight. And he tried to shrug it off like it was nothing. Oh, it's really nothing. I'm past it. I learned from it. I know the mistakes that I made. I know what I got to do thanks to Devin Haney and build for the opportunity. Yeah, right. You don't really feel that way. You was fuming over that loss because you got your ass whipped. You still can't believe it. You didn't want to believe it because you was riding so high, but now you got pushed down so low. You got humiliated, man. So now it's like you're trying to front like, oh, it was okay, I learned from it. No, you didn't make no whole lot of mistakes. You fought like you fight. Devin Haney was just better than you. That's the bottom line. You didn't fight a bad fight, but you can't beat him. Okay? Devin Haney got your number. It is what it is. So, you know, it's just sad, though, that these guys, man, just can't just be honest, man. Listen, man, this is how it affected me, man. I really went through it, but I'm back. Just say that, and I'm going to try to do much better. But when you shrug it up and try to act like, oh, man, it wasn't nothing, man, please, we know better. That shit was something to you, man. That fight was something to you. Okay, it meant a lot to you, man, because you never had nothing. And you wasn't the man before that fight. You got an opportunity, and you beat Lopez. And if it wasn't for that opportunity, nobody would even be talking about you because I didn't even know nothing about you. You was a sparring partner for Manny Pacquiao. Come on, man. Who was you? You ain't got no great fight record with 20 fights under your belt. You didn't fight no whole lot of people, no superstars or nothing like that, besides Devin Haney, who's in that star status, right? Who's a pound-for-pound fighter, a great fighter already at 24. So, come on, man, let's keep it real. So now, he got to go back to Australia and fight you. They should have worked that out, man. Well, listen, man, all right, I'll fight you in Australia, man. If you win, I come back. If I win, you come to Vegas. That should have happened. That should have happened, man. Or wherever, you know, they could have did it at. But in America, Florida, Cali, wherever the fight, Hoodoo Theater, Madison Square Garden, whatever it could have been that ESPN and Lou DiBella could have made that fight happen at, they should have did that, man, for Devin Haney, man. That's the least they should have did. But they didn't do that because they really don't care about Devin Haney, man. And I'm saying that. You don't have to say it because I'm saying it. Okay? Honestly, man, they don't really care. It's all about money. It's all about politics and boxing. It is what it is. You know, thank God his father was able to get in the country at the last minute. Hopefully this time he'll be able to just get right in and they'll just resume, man, what they got to do, man. Knock Kambosos off this time. Knock him out. Stop him. Hurt him up. Beat him up. And this, man, we ain't even got to talk about him no more because this is a must-win fight for him. Not the fact that, like he said, he got to win this fight because he's 29. Boy, that's nothing. You young. 29. Man, you ain't even in your prime yet. You young. It ain't the fact that you're 29, this is do or die for you. It's the fact that you can't lose this fight back-to-back. Do or die, because then what's next for you? Your options are thinner. That's what it is. Even though it's only 2 fights, it's how you lose. And if you lose back-to-back, that's what's going to make it less of that's what's going to make less of a appeal, make you less appealing to see. See, that's what's going to happen, and you know that. So that's the do or die. It ain't about your age, my man. Cut that crap out, all right? And like I said, man, Devin Haney shouldn't have had to go back over here to fight this dude, but he does. right? And after this, man, after he beats this dude, man, Devin Haney needs to have fights in his hometown. He needs to have fights in Vegas. He needs to have good fights. He needs to make more money. And he needs to be on another level, man, because he sacrificed. He's going to sacrifice twice to do something that he shouldn't have to do, man. Even the first time, to me, he shouldn't have to go over there because, again, this dude ain't no superstar, man. He just got them belts, man, by chance, by being in a position, by being put in a position to fight Teofimo, man, okay? And if he wasn't with top rank, that wouldn't even happen. We wouldn't even be talking about him. So he was in position because they both with ESPN. That was easy to do. All right, so he took advantage of it. Okay, fine. But now, man, Devin Haney, man, I hope you win this fight. I believe you'll win this fight, man. Bring them belts back home and keep it moving, man. And then decide what you're going to do, man. You're going to stay at 135 and you're going to see what kind of work you could get there. Or if you're going to go up to 140 and make some noise there. You're undisputed, man. It's all up to you. You know what I'm saying? So do your thing, man. You know, you could fight Tank at 135, or you could go up at 140 and make some noise with them dudes up there. They got, you know, Lopez is there now, Gary Antoine Russell, Prograde. A lot of noise to be made, all right? So yeah, man, October 16th, man, we're looking forward to the rematch. And, you know, the best man will win that night. And I believe that's going to be Devin the Dream Haney, all right? Peace and blessings, y'all. In this corner boxing 24. Everybody be safe out there. Leave your comments. Please subscribe to the page in this corner boxing 24. And let's keep the good content coming. And we're trying to get better and better each and every day, all right? Peace.